My aunt used to be a nurse at the local asylum up until it closed in 1979. I didn't know much about her time there, but she did tell me she was writing a book about several patients who'd intrigued her over the years. I kept asking her to read it, but she told me I couldn't until it was finished. But that never happened. About a month ago, my aunt passed away, and while we were cleaning out her house, I secretly hoped I'd find the book. On the third day of cleaning, I did finally find it, or rather part of it. I have changed the name and location of the facility and patients for my own protection. Anyway, here's as much as I've found so far. In the southern part of Vermont there lies a small forest, and just beyond that forest lies the sprawling campus of Ransom Hills Hospital for the insane. Within the walls of this hospital lived some of Vermont's most troubled residents. This story will introduce a few of them to you. The first of whom is Reginald T. Simmons. Reginald was admitted on July 15, 1945, and died in his sleep June 8, 1957. He was 19 when admitted and 31 at the time of his death. He was admitted due to severe schizophrenia and depression. Here is his story as told through his journal entries. July 15th, 1945. They brought me here. They really did it. I don't want to be here, and they knew that. But he told them it would be best. They should have known he'd kill me if I came here. I know I'll die here, and it will be quick. July 20th, 1945. He came again last night. He told me I shouldn't have come here. He said he'd be back to kill me. And I know he really will. He's a horrible-looking thing with red beady eyes, but no other facial features. He won't tell me his name. He says I don't need that information. July 26, 1945. I don't know how much time I have left, but I know it isn't long. He visited me again last night. He told me it won't be painful when he takes me. I hope he isn't lying to me again. After this, Reginald stopped writing for 13 years. He also quit speaking or verbalizing in any way, until the night before he died. June 7th, 1957. He's coming for me tonight. He told me it's finally my turn. I don't know when exactly he's coming, but I know it's tonight. I hope one day my parents and brother will see this and know I love them and I no longer blame them. Reginald's brother Simon approved an autopsy, and it was found that he had painlessly passed in his sleep. His heart just stopped. It is believed that he knew subconsciously he was going to die, and that's why he wrote what he did. Our next patient we will learn about is Mary Jane Simpson. She was admitted on August 5th, 1960 at age 12. She was one of the youngest patients in the whole facility. She was believed to have ADHD, autism, and severe regressive episodes. Her mother, Judy, brought her to Ransom Hills because she couldn't handle her behavior anymore and was worried she'd hurt herself or others. Mary was given a journal, but her doctors were unsure if she could write, so they didn't expect much. Mary was discharged at age 20 in 1968 with massive improvements due to medicines she was put on. She went on to live a normal life. Here are a few of her journal entries. August 5th, 1960. My name is Mary Jane Simpson. My mom says I have to stay here for a while so they can help me. I don't want to stay, I want my mom. The staff believe she wrote this entry during a regressive episode, thus leading to it looking and sounding like a child wrote it. September 2nd, 1960. I don't remember most of my first month here. My doctors tell me I was in another regressive episode for most of it. I'm so glad to be back to normal, even if it's just for a few weeks. I've been hearing the voices again. My DR, Dr. James, says they'll go away once he gets approval to put me on medication. I'm hopeful the medications will help. All of this is just so strange, but the one thing I can't wrap my head around is how my aunt got a hold of these patients' journals. They were supposedly kept locked up. Hopefully I'll find the rest soon.